In the 1970s, I was pastor at Our Lady of Victory in Washington, D.C., and while I was there, one of my parishioners was being forced out of her apartment by condominium conversion. And in the process, then she had a heart attack and died. And it got me thinking that as a church, we should be doing more for the elderly. And I got together a group from my parish and also some from the Shrine of the Blessed Sacrament, from St. Thomas the Apostle. We formed a group called Catholics Concerned for the Elderly. And so we started with advocacy. We were able to do that because we found a nun, Sister Bernadine Carga, who was also a lawyer. And she would go down to the district and do some advocacy for us. And we would go with her to support her, and sometimes to add our own testimonies. I say we incorporated in 1979, and we started looking for places. We had a number of false starts. We started other kinds of housing, such as especially HUD 202 housing. That was especially helpful because we got a lot of land from the diocese. So it was kind of an ideal situation from my point of view, exactly what I had hoped from the beginning. So everything has to work together, and that's why the board and the staff have been very supportive of what we're trying to do. One of the things I had in mind when we built these was that people would come together. They wouldn't be very large. They'd be small enough that people would really know each other, and that they would feel that they've got a family now, that they may not have had a family before, husband or wife may have died, whatever it may be. But now they'll be with a group of people and can form a family. And I saw that happening many places where the people are really close together and they become a family to each other. The Victory Housing is open to everybody, and we're all throughout the Archdiocese of Washington. So anyone can come and apply. Now, in certain ones, you have to have be under a certain age and have a certain income. But by and large, otherwise, people can apply, and we will do what we can to process those. And that's what the staff does that. They're very careful about that. We see ourselves open to everybody who applies, and we'll do the best we can to make it work. So there's no restrictions on who can apply. We're not just Catholic, we're not just interfaith. We're trying to help people who are poor no matter what their background is. We've had so many really willing people to work with us and to try to do it, not because it's a job, but because they believe in the work. And I found that very helpful. And that's why I think Victory has been a success.